What's in a name? What is nationality? Prendergast is a Norman name taken in the 11th century to Pembrokeshire in Wales and then on to Ireland. My father, Martin Prendergast, was born and brought up in a peasant's cottage in the county of Wexford in Ireland in 1900. He had 11 brothers and sisters. All except 3 emigrated, some to America, my father to Maesteg in Wales. They sailed by steamboat from Rosslea Harbour in about 1916. Sailing by night, they would have passed Tusker Lighthouse, the same lighthouse that years later would light up the bedroom and the bed that my brother and I shared with my Aunt Bridgie, both of us fighting not to sleep next to her. She was 70. Whilst working in Wales as a coal miner, my father played hurling, and he played hurling against America in Dublin. In the 1930s, my father married my mother and moved to Abertrudo and worked in the Windsor Colliery. My big brother Stuart was born. Then 6 years later, my twin brother and I in the back bedroom one Sunday morning in October 1946. The men in our family were all coal miners. In the 1950s, our 2 weeks holiday was spent in Ireland. We walked in the lanes and spent our time swimming, whilst our parents lay in the sand, resting. In Abertrudo, my grandfather helped to build the Catholic Church. The Irish attended Mass and socialised afterwards. Many were members of the local Conservative club. There you could get a drink on Sundays. In chapel-going Wales, Catholicism slightly isolated the Irish. On Whit Mondays, the chapels with their banners paraded through the valley. Catholics did not. They had their own party. A funny thing, this Christianity. My father worked for 46 years as a coal miner. He liked sport, walking and Irish music, but he didn't like having to be a miner. Sometimes on the afternoon shift from 1 p.m. till 10:30 p.m, miners hardly saw the sunlight, especially in the winter. Our backyard had always been a tip full of rubbish. The summer my father retired, I went home from college. The backyard was full of flowers. My father said that he'd always wanted a garden, but being a miner meant he had no energy or time. He had been working to support his family. When he retired, he spent his life watching sport, walking with my mother, and when the sun came out, sitting in his garden in his deck chair, he became a sun worshipper. So Prendergast isn't a Welsh or Irish name. It has no particular place. There are no borders. We don't own the land. We're all travellers. Roots are where we decide to put them. Culture is now, not then. The Irish sing of home, but most stay where they've landed.